calm down.
Yeah, he got excited about The Educator.
Yes,
so.
he likes it. He already likes skill.
He loves skill.
Yeah. How about we play a quick round of pressure points?
Yes, pressure, 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 pressure.
I don't remember this one. I mean, I do, but I don't. But I do.
I don't
So here we go.
at all.
Highest grossing movie so far, 2026. Do we pick the top 3, right? Or do we have to put them?
I think we have to put them in order.
Oh, we did not bring the whiteboard for this then.
Do we need the whiteboard? Or do we just say it? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we're gonna have to without the
Here we
whiteboard.
go.
Top
3.
Okay,
so
we
you're
go.
right. Top 3. So we have Project Hail Mary, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, The Devil Wears Prada 2, Hoppers, Michael, Pegasus 3. Don't even know that last
No,
one.
I think Project Hail Mary is up there, and Mario. Because
Yeah.
all those movies do well.
Yes. Now, Devil Wears Prada, what were the reviews? Were they good? Were they
No,
bad?
it's made almost $1 billion worldwide.
Has it? Highest grossing movie so far. Hoppers, that was an animated one, I believe. What was Michael?
Why does Michael?
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Oh, Oh,
Look at
that.
us. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. My pick would be Project Hail Mary, Super, and Michael.
Okay. And you know what? I'm actually going to go with these top 3.
Okay.
Just right here. I
Let's
know it
see.
seems too easy, but
Survey says.
look at you knowing your stuff.
I guessed it.
So Super Mario was number 1, then Michael, then Project Hail Mary. Okay.
Noise.
Very. Movies with most Oscar wins.
Oh, okay.
Titanic, West Side Story, The Last Emperor, The English Patient, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Ben-Hur.
Okay, so.
Titanic had a bunch. You should know
Well,
this, right?
nominations versus wins.
Oh, not lots of nominations.
Lots of nominations.
Minimal wins.
Oh gosh, I'm thinking we had to put Ben-Hur up there because why would that random one be up there with all these other movies?
Okay.
Ben-Hur, I think, is from like the 60s maybe.
Oh, okay. And West Side Story, right?
Wait, the remake or the original?
Seabass?
Remake or original on West Side Story?
Original, okay.
From, yeah.
So I definitely think West Side Story's up there. Ben-Hur. Oscar wins. I don't know.
I'm gonna say The Last Emperor just because it was one of those movies I never saw but everyone loved it. Or it was like
Okay.
classy.
And because you got the first one right, I'm going to go with you.
I don't know if I'm right.
So West Side Story, Last Emperor, Ben-Hur.
Oh, totally. Wait, Titanic won 11? I know it was like nominated for all those. They all got 11.
11, okay.
I'll be honest.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that because like Kate Winslet and Leo were nominated, but they didn't win.
They didn't win, which honestly, I'm like, how did they not win? Who won that year?
Good question.
Was that 98 then? Would that be Oscars 98?
Most popular sodas: Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Diet Coke, Coca-Cola Classic, Pepsi, and Sprite. I want to say Dr. Pepper's up there because I thought Dr. Pepper just overtook Pepsi. I think it's.
Yes, I think you're right
You know, I
in saying
remember
that.
hearing that story.
Well, classic is in the name. So Coca-Cola Classic,
Coke Classic for sure.
Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna say Sprite
I was gonna say Sprite too.
because people go to it when they're sick,
Mm-hmm.
so it's got to be popular. Like somebody's always sick in the world. So.
Okay, so here we go.
Look at us! Woo!
Drop the mic.
Pop, drop. Okay, smallest state by size: New Jersey, Rhode Island, Vermont, Connecticut, Delaware, New Hampshire.
Okay, Rhode Island's up there.
Yes, very tiny. Also, Connecticut is kind of big.
I think New
Delaware.
Hampshire.
Delaware?
I don't know where Delaware is.
It's on the East Coast.
I mean, I know, but I don't know.
Oh, Jersey's pretty big.
No, not Jersey.
Yeah. Vermont, this time of year, all that snow.
All that snow.
Okay, let's go. Rhode Island for sure. New Hampshire.
I think so.
As a second. And then Vermont.
I think it's between Vermont and Delaware, don't you think?
I think so. So I'm going to go Delaware.
Let's do Delaware.
I'm going to go all East Coast.
Do it.
Rhode Island? Oh, Connecticut.
Right.
What did we say? Rhode Island?
We said Rhode Island.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Ah.
Sorry.
So Connecticut is smaller. Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful. 2026 TV show premieres: Squid Game, The Challenge, Not Suitable for Work, Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Thank
yeah.
you. Stranger Things finale part 1, Love Island USA, Among Us.
Okay, so the top 3, maybe with the most views.
Okay, for these premieres. Okay, well obviously Stranger Things.
Yeah, I think Stranger Things.
Like people were going nutso. You're our TV.
Yeah, just part 1.
Just part 1, okay.
I don't think it's Not Suitable for Work. That just came out, and I love it.
Which one?
Not Suitable for Work. That's the new Mindy Kaling show on Hulu. I love it, but it just came out.
Okay. I feel like
Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Yeah, it's the highest rated, right? Or the highest viewed? Oh, shows that just came out in 20. Oh, it didn't have to be if they're good.
Oh.
Oh, well, the Not Suitable for Work just came out, so that's 2026. I know that one then.
Okay.
Love Island USA didn't it just come out?
Yeah.
And When Did Stranger Things? That was last year, right? So Not Suitable for Work for sure.
When did you
I think
review this one, Pluribus?
Last year, because I saw it Critics' Choice in January.
Okay.
So
Wait,
that-
last year. Okay.
Because this year, from
Yeah,
January
yeah.
to now. So I'm thinking Squid Game: The Challenge, Not Suitable for Work, and didn't Love Island just come out?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
let's do
new
those.
season.
Yeah, let's just do those.
Among Us.
Wow.
These crickets are really
Rude.
cricketing their legs together.
Among Us, I don't know what Among Us is. Okay, are we done or is that, we have one more? Okay.
Okay, top earning musicians through Spotify.
Okay, it's The Weeknd and Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny.
Boom. You just, okay, Weekend, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Bad Bunny,
Well, I
Ed
forgot about
Sheeran,
Drake, though.
Okay, Taylor Swift definitely up there. Bad Bunny for sure up there. Now who's the third? The Weeknd hasn't come out with anything
for a
but
while.
that doesn't mean
But Drake is always up there. Like Drake always has the.
something.
I don't listen to him, but
You wanna say Drake?
yeah, let's say Drake.
Let's go Drake.
Yay!
What did Taylor Swift just do for her Toy Story 5 song? Something?
She Billboard Hot 100, number
Oh,
one.
okay. All right, you guys, our friend Carol Glazer with Have a Heart Rescue is joining us next. Don't go anywhere.
I hope she brought a baby.
Oh, you know she did.
I hope she did.